go. Two of the top 4 seeds we began this playoff journey have arrived at their championship moment. Each side earned a bye from a strong regular season. Each side won 2 playoff games to get here. Now, which side goes home with the ultimate trophy? Good evening and welcome to Hard Rock Stadium in Miami, site of this year's national championship game. As we'll see, last season's national champions, the Alabama Crimson Tide, taking on the runner-up from last year's national championship, the USC Trojans. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler with Kirk Herbstreit, and this is it. This football season's ultimate game. Time to find out who's going to emerge as national champion. Kickoff. This is it, the ultimate game in college football, national championship at stake. Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee and will bring the football to the 25-yard line. Hand it off, and the run moves the ball up to the 33.
Chris, I know it's the first play of the game, but boy, nice job by this offensive line. The back gets behind him, picks up some positive yards.
Second down play coming up for this offense. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. Off play action, he's looking to throw. Looking deep downfield to the left. And it's hauled in. What a catch. Touchdown, Crimson Tide. They draw first blood in this national title game. Some of the crowd hasn't even settled in. We got points on the board. Buckle up, Kirk.
I mean, this is amazing. This is exactly how you envision it, with the long layoff, the hype, the pressure, all the interviews you've done, and to be able to start off with an opening drive and a touchdown, couldn't have scripted it any better.
PAT is good. They slammed into the kicker, and penalty markers are down. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And that kick will just bound into the end zone for a touchback. First play looking to throw it. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up second down.
Chris, I don't know if it's the hype of the national championship, the timing between the quarterback and his receivers, but they have not been able to get anything going at all here in the first half. And the problem is they're already down in this game. They've got to put the ball through the air and start hitting some passes, or there's no chance they come back and have a chance to win.
Third down play, looking for a fresh set of downs. And they pick up the first on the ground. He's going to lose ground on the run. Now he's going to bring up 4th and short.
Well, the running back comes up a little bit short of the first down. Big decision here for this offense because they are down a touchdown here early in the game. They don't want to dig themselves too big of a potential hole.
The Trojans will bring their punt team on the field now. We'll see what he can do with the return. And he'll be forced out of bounds after a small pickup on that return. First play of the drive now coming up from the 29. using his legs. It's Cunningham. They test the middle of the defense, but get nothing.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Getting set. Here's second down. Dropping back. It's Pierce. Short connection to the tight end here. They stop him out at the 42. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
That's a solid gain. Moves the football inside the 40. First and 10.
Chris, I don't know. There's just something about that Bama uniform. When they run the football, it just feels right. It's a combination of having those big offensive linemen, a really physical approach at the line of scrimmage, and backs that are able to pick up first downs like that right there. Beautiful play.
Quick throw. That's an RPO caught on the left side. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain.
Anytime you have a chance to get this wide receiver isolated, to get the ball in his hands, you do it.
Now it's second down here. There's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. And he finds his tight end for the catch. That's a nice play. It'll set him up first down now at the 12.
That's another positive game here for this offense, and this defensive coordinator is going to have to make some kind of adjustments to get this quarterback out of his rhythm. It's the national championship, man. You've got to take chances and mix up your coverages because right now what you're doing just isn't working.
Here comes a handoff. Tackle at the 1-yard line. Couldn't quite get in, but an excellent run.
Boy, how about that play, Chris? That thing just opened up. The back shot through there with great acceleration. What a pickup there on first down.
The Tide offense line up here on first and goal. Keep it on the ground, trying to power in for the touchdown. Defense expecting run. They'll stop him short of the goal line.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Defense getting very heavy here, looking to stuff the run. To the air, it's Pierce. He's got it near the end zone. The defense all over. They stop him right at the line.
They decide to throw the football down inside the 5-yard line, and the defense is there to keep him short of the end zone. Good job and great execution by the defense.
Stopped on third down twice in the red zone already, and they find the end zone this time. And he's in! Touchdown, Alabama! No surprise there, Kirk. It's a red zone touchdown to the big tight end.
Well, the tight ends are usually much more involved down in the red zone because of their size and their skill set allows them to be more effective down in this area. Now, they may not hurt you on the big, long throw, but they can use their bodies to provide the quarterback a nice target when the defense is so condensed.
And the PAT is good. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. On the kickoff is hammered, sails out the back of the end zone for a touchback. Two backs now flanking the quarterback. First play of the drive, they're going to throw the football. Makes the grab. It's Davison. They get him down, but the gain moves the ball up to the 36.
Defense kind of lost a running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the first down in the process.
And looking to throw now on first down. Here's a screen pass to the running back. And they get him down to wrap up the first period of play. crucial stage of the game as we begin the second quarter. Is this one going to get out of hand? Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. Quick throw caught on the left side. And the Trojans looking to keep this drive rolling.
Well, it's so easy to get caught up in the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. Forget about the running back. Nice catch and a first down for this offense.
First down. Looking to throw the football. Looking to scramble. And it's incomplete on the throwaway. Didn't find anybody open. Brings up a second down now.
Man, I like this play. Not only is it the right play, throwing it away like that, but given that he had no other option, he just did what he's supposed to do to survive and get ready for this next down.
Little eye candy here from the offense. Some pre-snap motion. Back to throw again. Looking for his big tight end. A little bit too much air on that throw by the junior quarterback.
Well, they don't make the completion here. The timing seemed to be off between a quarterback and a receiver. But, man, this defensive coordinator, he may want to consider getting more pressure on this quarterback by changing some things up. He's got a lot of time back there to throw the ball. And eventually, it's going to cost you.
But to avoid another punt here in the second drive, they got to convert here on third down. The offense with some pre-snap motion. Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Looking for the wideout. It's complete. What a grab near the sideline.
What a clutch play here by this offense to convert on third down. I know it's still early in this game, but the fact that they've dug themselves a hole to convert there and keep this drive alive, they got a new set of downs and a chance to dig into this lead.
And the Trojans have first and 10 here. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. Looking to throw it on first down. Fires it to the wideout. What a catch! Touchdown, Southern Cal. They begin to fight back here in this championship game.
Chris, the timing between the quarterback and the receiver here is exceptional. Great route here to sell that post to the inside and then break it off to the corner. And the quarterback anticipates it well, puts it on the money for that touchdown.
Make the extra point, cut the lead to 14-7. Get momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Here comes the return from deep in the end zone. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. Here's the first play of the drive now, backed up at the 15. Grab behind the line. It's Adams. Brought down, but broke a tackle to produce a solid gain there.
Love the timing here between the quarterback and his receiver. Pick up some positive yards. I continue to be impressed with just the chemistry between these two.
Offense getting set. It's second down. Fakes the handoff, looking to throw. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. Trying to go very deep there. Good effort. Now it's third down.
Well, it's an incompletion here. I bet this secondary is going to play a little bit deeper just to make sure they don't get hit on any deep throws later in this game.
Off the incompletion, it sets up a third down and 2. To throw, it's Pierce. Looks to the left, pass caught. Moves the ball out across the 30, and that's good for a first down.
Well, that's exactly how you dice up a zone coverage. Nice throw downfield here on third down, and a really good route to give the quarterback a chance to make that play.
Looking for a gap. It's punting due. Football comes out. The offense able to fall on it and avoid the turnover. Got lucky that time. Hold on a second. The replay official has signaled that he wants to have another look at this play. So after taking a closer look, the officials are going to overturn that previous ruling on the field. Here's the second down play. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. He's going to pull it down and run. Slides to avoid the big hit.
Chris, watch him work through his progressions here. Finds the first and the second option aren't there. By the third option, he's got to pull it down and try to pick up some positive yards, of which he did, and then he slides down to avoid the big hit.
Receiver in motion now. Quarterback will throw it off the one pass option. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
Man, where's the scouting report for this defense? You knew coming into this game this tight end was capable. That's his fifth catch in this first half.
Quick throw. Catch made on the out route. Brought down, but not before shaking off the first defender and picking up the first down.
Man, Chris, everything seems to be clicking for this offense. And if they can keep this up through all four quarters, it could get really ugly by the fourth.
We've reached the 2-minute timeout. We'll see if the offense here can build on this lead before the break. Pass complete for a first down. The offense gets a fresh set of downs. To the air, it's Pierce. Quick completion to the tight end. That's a solid gain. Moves the football inside the 30. And a first down.
This offense is clicking, and clearly everything seems to be working. The coordinator is calling good plays. The quarterback and the rest of his receivers and running backs are executing. And frankly, this defense is showing almost no resistance.
On 1st and 10, looking to throw. On the run, he'll let it go. And that one's picked off. What a play.
Oh, Chris, against zone coverage like that and the ball thrown deep down the middle of the field, you've got to layer that throw in. Very challenging throw, requires a nice touch with a strong arm, and the quarterback that time just did not make the throw.
Here's the first play of the drive now. They begin from their own 11. First down, looking to throw the ball. Moves out of the pocket. Receiver makes the catch.
Chris, it's so easy to get excited about the receivers on the outside and their ability to make big plays. But the slot receivers are just as exciting, especially with their finesse, quickness, and ability to make guys miss in the middle of that field.
It's incomplete. That was caused by the defensive pressure. And now it brings up third down.
Boy, that pass rush got in there in a hurry. Great job by this defense of disrupting the rhythm and timing between the quarterback and the receivers.
So let's see what they like here on 3rd and short from inside their own 20. Important to pick up this first down. Ball handed off. And the defense smothers him for no gain. And now the defense will call a timeout before this critical down just to get everybody on the same page. And the Trojans will line up to put it away. And he'll kick it away now for the second time. It's a fake. The out man has it. Fighting him off.
Hey, snapping to an offset player like that is much harder than it looks. And to put it exactly where it needed to be, that was perfect.
The Trojans will have 1st and 10 here. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. Makes the diving grab there. That was beautiful. They bring him down, but the junior quarterback showing off the cannon. All right, 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Looking for his big tight end. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football. And now it's second down.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football when he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
So second and 10 after the previous play. Here's the snap, looking to throw here. Lets it go quickly, but they can't make the connection. Ball's incomplete. Now from the 40, the offense faces a third and long to keep this drive going. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. And he'll drop back here on third down. It's a short completion to the big tight end.
Chris, great effort here by this defense to keep him short of the first down. Now they've got a tough decision to make here on this fourth down and short.
And the Trojans bring their punt team onto the field. Looking to kick it away for the second time. And the return man runs out of bounds. So they start the drive looking for some late fireworks here. Less than 30 seconds before halftime. Looking downfield, it's Pierce. And he slings it deep back to the left side. And it's hauled in way downfield. Who's in the clear? And it's a long-distance house call. Touchdown, tied.
I'll tell you what, in this first half, this quarterback seems to be making all the right reads and showing the accuracy that he's shown all year long. Outstanding pass, great conversion, and they put 6 more on the board.
The kick is good, and the kicker got clobbered. Flags all over the field. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. That one sails out of the back of the end zone with the touchback. Offense comes back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. Looks like he didn't get the snap off in time. That'll cost him 5 yards. Delay of game penalty will cost the offense 5. Here's some pre-snap movement in the backfield. Looking for a receiver. Running out of time in the pocket. Swarm for the pass rush. A sack. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. Now they get set to kick it away. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. And he's brought down at the 16. Would have been better off leaving it in the end zone for a touchback. For the first play of the drive, they'll set up at the 16. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. They're looking to set up a screen pass here. And he'll be smarter right at the line for no gain.
Boy, great defensive linemen not only have the ability to get upfield to rush the quarterback, but that instinct to recognize a screen pass. Good job of sensing it and making a play.
Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. He's looking to throw. He makes the grab. The senior with an outstanding grab there.
Yeah, great throw here by this USC quarterback, but how about the catch by the wide receiver? And Chris, we've been saying that for decades when it comes to USC and their wide receivers. What incredible history, going way back to Len Swan. We knew he was a Steeler, but it all started when he wore that USC uniform. Keyshawn Johnson had a brilliant career. So did Robert Woods. And how about Amon-Ra St. Brown and the job that he did when he was at SC?
Second down play coming up. Looking to throw again. Grab down the middle. It's Peterson. They get him down, but he crosses midfield. Spot the ball to 44.
The defense spreads all over the field playing zone, trying to make this quarterback make a mistake by throwing it into coverage. But he finds the soft spot on the curl and picks up the 1st down.
Here comes a 1st down pass attempt. Here's a throw underneath to the tight end. They finally make the tackle, but solid gain sets him up 1st down at the 33.
That's another accurate throw by this quarterback. And Chris, when we did our prep to get ready for the national championship, we all knew that this quarterback potentially could have a big day. But I didn't expect him to get into this kind of zone. This guy cannot miss just having one of those dream performances.
And the Trojans line up on 1st and 10 now. Grab behind the line. It's Davison. Oh, he fought hard there. Broke a tackle, but brought down short of the sticks. Made the catch, but he was surrounded for not much room to run.
They did a really good job that time of leveraging him out in space. I thought he might have a chance to be able to shake loose because he is so elusive. But defense, as you said, did a really good job in the open field surrounding him. Just nowhere for him to go to pick up any more positive yards.
The quarterback finds the tight end for the completion. Tackle is made, but the junior quarterback shows off his arm strength that time.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
And the Trojans looking to take advantage of this red zone trip. The pass rush closing in. Oh, it's picked off. What a play. And that's a solid return after the interception.
Just a great job of anticipating that and coming up with a big interception by this defense. Because they have this lead, they've really forced this offense to become one-dimensional. They're expecting the ball to be into the air. The defensive backs have their eyes on the ball, and they're able to capitalize with a big pick here in the national title.
It's good for a 3-yard gain, so 2nd and 7.
This is an example of a quarterback and his offense just taking what the defense gives you. Not a huge play, but positive yards. The defense wants to give that throw to you. You take it, get the ball to your receiver, stay ahead of the sticks.
Catch made on the out route. What a stiff arm. Poked out of bounds, but it's another big gain. This offense producing chunk plays through the air.
Well, that's a nice completion to the sideline with great timing. The connection between the receiver and the quarterback was on full display to be able to get that 1st down.
Big chunk play. This offense operating at peak efficiency. Offense will keep it on the ground here. The gain is 3. Now it's 2nd down and 7.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, held him just to 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
It's going to be incomplete, trying to make something happen on the run, but nobody open.
Even though that was incomplete, that was a savvy play by the quarterback to escape the pocket and the pressure to avoid taking the sack there.
They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. The sure hands, it's Cunningham. Ball carrier heads out of bounds, but the pickup is good enough to move the chains. First down.
Well, this quarterback is unflappable. Here they are working with the lead in the second half. Get to a 3rd down. You got to throw the football. This is where you trust the quarterback to make a good decision, an accurate throw. He does it, you convert, and you keep working that clock.
And here we go. It all comes down to this. Everything to play for. One quarter will decide who will win the national championship. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. They'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Boy, these obvious running situations are very tough when you're working with the lead late in the game because you know the defense is going to stack the line of scrimmage, make it as difficult as possible for you to run the football. So nice job there by the defense. They're trying to punch that ball out, do anything they can at all to get the ball back.
There's contact on the throw. Pass is caught right near the sideline. What a catch. Does get the foot down.
They're still trusting this quarterback to make great throws, and why not? He has had a game you dream about in the national championship. Every throw right on the money. He's had time to make great throws, and he is delivered to be, in my opinion, the MVP in the national title.
This drive has already chewed more than 3 minutes off the clock. They'll come up on 2nd down now. Looking to pass, it's Pierce. Running back has it on a screen now. Fights into the end zone. Touchdown, Bama. This is just quarterback wizardry. An amazing game with a national championship on the line tonight.
This might be as good of a quarterback performance as I've seen in a national championship in some time. The defense has got to try to do something to get him out of sync by trading the blitz or sit back and change up coverage because what they've called up to this point just isn't working.
He's going to bring this out a few yards deep in the end zone. And he's brought down at the 16. Would have been better off leaving it in the end zone for a touchback. And for the first play of the drive, they'll set up at the 16. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. Looking out throwing here to start the drive. It's an out route, the catch made. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice gain there. Hold on here a second. The replay booth has signaled they want to take another look at this one. Looks like they got the ruling on the field right the first time. They confirm it with the review. High completion, good for a first down. The offense working with a new set of downs here.
Military stun! Military stun! There! On the ready!
Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. Quick throw to his receiver. Oh, what a grab! They get him down, but a big play moves it to the 45. The Trojans looking to crank up the tempo a bit. And looking to throw now on first down. On the move now. On the move, looking deep down the right side. Oh, he dropped it. Can you believe it? A huge gain slips through his hands.
Well, this defensive plan has been masterful today for this defensive coordinator. Good job of attacking the quarterback, whether he's inside the pocket, chasing him to the outside. And on the back end, they are locked into tight coverage, not giving his quarterback any options at all. It's no wonder they're winning by so much here in the fourth quarter.
Important second down play coming up. Offense looking to throw the ball. And this pass is caught. Oh, he breaks free, still going. They bring him down to the 27. This offense really threatening now. The Trojans begin a new series here, 1st and 10. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man.
Finally, good for them. They come up with a big play like this. Let's face it, offense has been at a premium for these guys. You wonder where plays like this have been all game long.
The Trojans looking to cap the drive here. It's 1st and goal. Looking to throw yet again. Intercepted right near the end zone. What a play. The 20. At the 10. Touchdown. Crimson Tide. The defense comes up huge in this championship game. Listen to the crowd.
Well, it's just something freeing when you have this kind of lead and you can just turn the defense loose. Getting aggressive pays off for them here. They get the interception, and what athletic ability there to take it into the end zone for a touchdown.
The extra point is good. Now it's a 4-touchdown lead, 35-7. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. Oh, he's got a crease here. Look out. They're just able to stop him, but that is a great return there. He's a dangerous guy with the football, and it's a great spot to start this drive. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. And the Trojans' offense is back out on the field. It'll be interesting to see if this quarterback can bounce back. He threw a pick 6 in the last possession. Fires it to the wideout. Oh, he makes the catch. They stop him after a big gain. Move the ball to the 26. Offense cranking up the tempo now. No huddle.
Okay, here they go. Big first down, good pickup, and they are off and running.
Caught over the middle. It's Peterson. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play. The Trojans will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense. That's the 3rd pick tonight thrown by this QB. And he'll be taken down, but after a good return.
Oh, man, Chris, I really thought this offense had a chance to get back into this game. The only thing you hate to see is the interception. But give credit to the defense. They come up with a big play that potentially ices the game.
Here's the first play of the drive now. They begin at the 19. Pounding away with the run game.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
Offense getting set. Second down play here. It's the 2-minute timeout as the offense continues to try to work the clock and secure an impressive victory here today. Second down after that previous play. Looking to pass. It's Pierce. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. The outfield shot is incomplete. Brings up 3rd down.
Hey, I get the passing of football has had a lot to do with you building up this big lead, but at this point in the game, man, take care of your players. Get them out of here healthy, run the football, and get out with a win.
And the motion by the back now forces the defense to adjust. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. He escapes the pocket. Makes the grab. It's Cunningham. Tackle made after a solid gain. They'll spot the ball at the 34.
Well, you go through the grind that this team has gone through, you learn to realize that your quarterback's going to be able to deliver on critical down and distances. There you go, third down, big-time opportunity to put this game away. They convert, and I think that may do it.
They get him down, but not before he reaches the 39.
Hey, when it's your day, it's your day. This offense, and especially this running back, enjoying a monster day, putting up huge numbers and having a nice, big, comfortable lead.
The offense operating at peak efficiency. They come to the line again. Looking to scramble. Going to try to use his legs here. In the clear at the 25.
Well, they did a good job of getting pressure on the quarterback, but, man, make the play. Bring him down. Instead, they give up positive yards here on the scramble.
Alabama getting set with a 1st and 10 now. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. And that's a solid gain before the defense able to bring him down.
Well, how fitting for him to get another nice carry here, because it's been that kind of game in the national title. We knew coming in that he was going to be showcased. I didn't think he would have this kind of performance on this big of a stage, but he has, and a big reason why they're going to win this national title.
Here we go, 7th play of this drive in the championship game. 3rd down and short. They'll try to run for the 1st down. Will not be brought down. The tackle is made, and now it's official. We have our national champions. What an emphatic statement to close out this national championship run. You know, the coach told